They said it wasn't possible. They were wrong. It's like I finally found out how to kill the dark peasant. What you want to do is get a bunch of Cupid, and then rush a bunch of Super Boxers and Shoguns right behind them. Put some Artemis and some miniguns behind that, and put some, and make sure that the Super Boxers and Shoguns are backed up by flag banner, by the running flag people. And put a bunch of Shoguns behind that, and they're good. You beat the strongest. You beat the strongest unit in the game. Finally! It took 7 months, but I finally found a strategy that's not throwing a bunch of. That's not throwing 1,515 like wizards at him or 300 ice giants. Like, it's an actual strategy. Finally! Yes! I finally did it! Oh! Where is he? I want to see his dead eyes. I want to see this stupid dark present. This took ages. It's not Bashy blocks, but see the dialogue later. I'm looking. There's your proof. I did it. I actually did it. And I gave myself a limit of 500 units because anything above that is like too much for an actually good computer to handle. This thing's like from, what, mid-2010s, and I don't know if it's that good for its time, but its lesser specs allowed this to happen. And I'm just gonna let this sit here. I'm just gonna let this sit. I did it. I actually did it. I actually did it, finally! I did it. I actually defeated it. Yes! There's no super presents. So the first line you have is Cupids, right there, in the first lineup. The second part, there were a bunch of Shoguns mixed with flag bearers and super boxers. Then behind that you have some Gatling guns and Artemis. Behind that you have a bunch of Shoguns and flag bearers. I did it within 500 units. I actually won. I actually defeated him somehow. In a way that was not unfair and stupid. The only other known strategies at that point were throw a bunch of ice giants at it, which was stupid and locked your computer to hell and back. Throw even more wizards at it was feasible in terms of damage, but you'll probably lose a computer. Or you'll be too scared to lose your computer in the process. Also, I stacked some shoguns on each other. I think what you have to do is to... So if anything, what you want to do is put cupids in the front. Then have super boxers and shoguns and flag bearers charge up through them to hit him a lot. With a bunch of Gatling guns and Artemis for extra damage. Behind that, a whole lot of shoguns at the back. Have them all charging up at the Dark Peasant. To do a lot of damage and make sure they're inside each other or something. They might hit each other at that point, which I think is what you want. The shoguns hit each other and other units on your side for their attack to activate. Either way, I'm saving this fight. This was just satisfactory in every way imaginable. I finally beat the Dark Peasant. That's less of an impact than I did earlier. But yes!